There's so many girls in Austin who I'm sure would be more than happy to do it for a Vizio TV. That's not us, bro. It's not. Like, this man... Welcome to Secured Sessions. My ex is in jail, so we're about to just get right into it and tell you guys what's going on. So you already know Alex and Bailey, of course. I don't think an intro is necessary. The last episode caused a lot of controversy, to say the very least. Never in all my days have I seen this many grown men upset, besides like the ending of like a war movie in theaters, like wishing it ended different. Like, they're hurt. They're in disarray. So how do you guys feel based on the last episode coming out and just so many people being in shambles that just have not had therapy to adequately deal with their emotions?
I don't know, dude. Like, it's been so many emotions for us. Like, we're taking it one day at a time. Like, I feel like everyone else is just upset. And I mean, I'm kind of fucked up too, honestly. But I mean, people are gonna hate. Like, people are always gonna say something. Like, it's what it is. But yeah, it's been rough.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think because I called a number of people, I was like, who are my most mentally sound friends? Let me call them and see if I'm handling this properly and if I should have posted that episode. Yeah. And every single one of them was like, fuck that. Like, this man is going behind your back, like slandering all of us. Why would you not tell your side publicly? Because at least you said it with your chest. One of my Gen Z friends said that I stood on business. Yeah. I was like, thank you.
We did stand on business. And honestly, they did it first. There was no warning.
Yeah.
And then fabricating things. Like, if you're going to say the exact truth, then okay. But you're making up lies. And all we said was the truth. So
Yeah.
And if they can't handle the truth, then
do more DMT.
Yeah, exactly. That'll fix it.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Apparently it doesn't, according to the reaction. But yeah, never in all my days have I seen anything like it. Apparently we're gold diggers. Yeah. Where's the gold?
Literally, so much more gold could be dug. Yeah. Which is the crazy part.
Where's it at,
like,
bro?
Look at our cars.
Bro, if I wanted to dig gold, bro, why am I driving half a Tesla? Why is half of it missing?
I'm driving a fucking Kia.
Yeah, why don't I have my registration?
Literally.
Make it make sense.
You don't even have an Uber account. Like, damn.
Don't you think I would then have the connections to be unbanned on Uber? But I don't. That's the thing. I mean, sure, we live in like a nice place and stuff like that, but that's because I knock doors, bro. Like, we're really like doing our very best. So I don't know. Like, I've heard that for sure, that we were like using people. And it's like, if we were doing that, wouldn't I have slept with you if I was trying to use you?
Yeah, it's not our fault that the men that come on this podcast just instantly want to fuck, okay?
Yeah.
It's actually a problem.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
Yeah. We're really not looking to date any of the guests, but
yeah, dude, if there's anybody who's thinking that because you come on the podcast or we talk to you or become friends with you that we're just gonna like pop our fucking pussy, it's not the case, bro. There's so many girls in Austin who I'm sure would be more than happy to do it for a Vizio TV. That's not us, bro. It's not. Like, this man walks into our house, again, very kind of him, so I thought. I didn't know it's because he was expecting something in return. We've never asked for a thing.
No.
Gives us a Vizio, which is great. He walks in, he's like, y'all just moved in. Let me get you a present. I'll get you a Vizio.
Yeah, like a housewarming.
Great.
So
it
awesome.
ain't even an LG.
Bro,
yeah.
Is it 4K? No, it's a little blurry, but that's okay.
It's literally,
we can
still see it.
We can see if we squint. But like,
right.
Yeah, sit upright, squint, like really have all the lights off just so. But I mean, I don't know. Not a Samsung, a Vizio, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But if we were digging gold, I think we would probably have more than that. That's all I have to say.
It would be like one of the ones that's built into the wall.
A projector even. But instead you're just projecting your insecurities. So here we are. But yeah, I think that's the end of that. I think, I don't really want to bring it up anymore. I don't think y'all want to either. But I just wanted to add that in there. Like, just because you were upset that we wouldn't sleep with you and it didn't go how you would typically assume and imagine, just because we actually have like the cognitive ability to like have thoughts and emotions and feelings aside from your own, relax. It's gonna be okay. It'll be fine. You're gonna be fine, right? I think it'll be okay.
Just keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah, keep my wife's name out your mouth. But yeah, dude, quit talking about it. Shut the fuck up. That's quite enough. Relax. Like, take a breather, take a bath, take a fucking Xanax, whatever you do. Lick another frog or each other even. Maybe if y'all just all like,
Oh, they'd be just fine.
yeah, like maybe that's why y'all all live with a bunch of dudes, just to like make yourself feel better so you never have to hear a woman's opinion and hear that you're fucking up. Who's to say?
Precisely.
Who's to fucking say?
Anyways.
Yeah. So pheromones, guys. Do you think it's a
Ooh,
thing?
Yeah. For sure.
Oh,
Mhm.
God.
My
The musk.
I don't even know what to call him at this current moment.
Okay.
I'll just call him my man for this sake.
Yeah.
He has a smell and I like it
Yeah.
a lot.
It's how you know you're doomed.
Even when like he's sweating and stuff, I'm like,
No, exactly what you're talking about. Oh, I love that. Like,
Yeah.
it's not BO, but it's definitely not
Like a musk, like a smell. Yeah.
Just their natural scent that
Mhm.
comes out of them,
Mhm.
where you're like, I know this isn't like the deodorant.
Yeah.
It's just their smell. And
you as a person.
yeah, you
Sure.
just like it. And
Yeah.
attracted to it.
No, 100%. And I feel like there's some guys that like really try to smell good and they just don't. And then there's other guys where like they just come straight out the gym and you're like, damn, like I just want to crawl inside your skin.
Literally lick that all off you. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
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 And then there's some that you're just like repulsed by.
Absolutely.
Tell me about it. As I said, I won't be bringing it up again. But if I did, that would be a prime example of like, but if you don't own a cologne, you know, if you at the ripe age of 72, you don't own a single body spray, not even an Axe. What
That's
do
wild.
you expect, bro? You know what I mean? Like if there's so much money on the table, you could buy a Creed. That smells nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anything really.
You
Well,
could even
Baccarat
go
Or air
affordable.
freshener.
A car air freshener. He's like,
Put it in
"Ding."
your pocket.
Ooh, that black ice. Gets me every
Oh,
time.
yeah. That's a good one for sure. So I have a burner number for work. And I just picked a random number, completely at random, of every phone number available in Austin, Texas. It just picked at random. And I was like, that looks like a nice one. Turns out I share that number with a hooker.
Oh, no. How did you
Mhm.
find that out?
Well, you see, I started getting messages.
Numerous calls and texts.
I'll read you some because I decided to save some. I'd been deleting them, but just for the sake of the podcast, I was like, I'll pull it up. But at random, like I would get texts from my reps needing like a login to the app that we use for like leads or whatever. But just all the missed calls, bro.
Oh,
These are all from people trying to get hooked. This one quite literally says, how much for some head?
Oh,
They get straight to the point.
How much for some hush money?
Yeah, exactly. Dude,
let's cut to the chase here.
I start like a reverse business. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, guess what, buddy? Oh my God. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see.
I just see wanna fuck.
A wad of hundreds. It says, hey, you sexy little thing.
Oh,
I like your style and what you're about. I would like to exchange energies. Compare my
and by energies, I mean.
on yours. Kiss you and hold you tight. Wait, why do I like this person? Am I falling in love? Wanna fuck. Then they just say, I want your butt.
Oh,
Okay, if you were really a gold digger, you would be taking this bait.
I was a gold digger and I saw this wad of hundreds that probably cost more than the Vizio.
For real.
Dare I say. Would there not be a response to this? Like, come on.
Yeah, you have like free clientele. You're not even doing any advertising.
Yeah.
It would be the perfect situation.
Oh, wow. This is my ex trying to message me on a work number. That's awkward. This one says, can you meet now? This one just says, how's your day going? They're nice. That's wholesome. This one says, good morning. Are you available this afternoon? Hey, I have a question for you. I haven't read this one yet, actually. This is a little, I guess it is a trans sex worker that has this number. So the more you know, I'm learning more about them every day.
Wow.
I guess their name is Jinx. Hey, so I have a question for you. I do love trans, but I also want a trans to pee in my mouth.
Oh,
I was wondering if you would do that.
and I also
Wow.
want your butt. That one got me.
Wow. So with that said, my work number is also a sex worker's number. And of all the numbers in the greater Austin, Texas area, it just so happens
Nice.
that that's the one that looked like the right number to me. So
Hey,
if
why
anyone
not?
out there is wanting some clientele and you do happen to be a hooker, I will gladly pass these numbers on to you and you'll make a killing. Honestly, you'll probably have more than half a Tesla, but it couldn't be me, I guess. So
It seems like a popular worker.
Dude, they're
Yeah.
popping out here in the streets. Like, honestly, I mean, whoever you are, like, good for, not that you listen. If you do, good for you, bro. Like, you're killing it. 10 out of
Just have
10.
them on.
Yeah, dude. Should I call the number and then have them on?
You should.
I kind of love that.
Yeah, because I wonder if the messages go to them
us
too.
both?
Yeah.
Imagine they think no one likes them because all the messages are coming to me.
Oh.
And they're just like, damn, another day with nothing. And there's just all this money on the table. Dude, I should hit them up and be like, hey, girl, sir, I don't want to, hey, you. Like, you know, I'll forward the messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like they
Because
could
we're
be
not
like
doing anything with it.
broke right now.
Yeah. Oh, what if they're just living in squalor, bro? Just because I'm accidentally getting all their messages on my Brinks work line.
Oh no.
Damn.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna hit Jinx up. I am. What if we just become besties? Like
That'd
us
be
just getting
amazing.
froyo together and shit. Like,
Whoa.
too much. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Never mind. I take it back. On what date is it okay to have sex with someone?
Okay, so my sister and I were actually talking about this because we have extremely different views.
As do we.
Oh.
Yeah. She like yells at me. Like,
My sister is like, if the guy fucks with you, it doesn't matter when you do it. Like, if there's a vibe, there's a vibe. I'm like, make him wait until the commitment is there.
yeah.
But my personal situation with my guy, we initially started because I simply just wanted to hook up with somebody.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I didn't want anything more. And then it spiraled into something more. So
Oh.
I kind of do see her point of view, but
Yeah.
I think to be safe, I would say wait. If you guys are chilling, you know, once a week, maybe like a month.
Yeah. I
You
think
know?
that's fair. I've had 2 grown men get very mad at me recently because they're like, let me just do it. I'm like, no. Literally, do you even know my middle name? Do you know where I was born? Like anything about me at all? You literally don't.
Yeah.
Like, besides, you just want like me as a whole, you know?
Yeah.
But it's crazy to me that like it's just so empty. Do you know what I mean? Like I get like why it's worth it for them, but for me, why is it? You know what I mean? I'll just buy a fucking vibrator at that point.
Exactly.
Then hooking up with like someone's musty son that I don't even know.
Mhm.
Why? For what? Unless it's someone that I really like, then my morals might be compromised, which is when she like yells at me. But like, what do you think is like the proper amount to wait?
It's just so situational. Like, it depends how everything's going. But I do think it's safe to wait. But there's also sometimes, I mean, you just have that connection and you should never do it on the first date, for sure. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, you just bond with someone and they're not trying to, and it just makes you want them more.
Yeah.
Like you sly dog.
But then again, like, you still just never know, and it's just always better to like hold off.
Yeah.
And then once you hold off, once it does happen, like that tension, that buildup is,
Unless it sucks.
whoa.
And you just get let down, but you know.
Sure, but
who's to
hopefully
say?
you cut it off before then, because you can usually tell if it's gonna suck or not.
You think you can tell by looking at someone like if it's gonna be good or not? I feel like you can. most
Looking
of
at
the
someone
time.
and just like conversating, like spending time with them, I think you can tell.
Yeah.
And
No,
if you like
agreed.
their scent.
There's like
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's why I chose
Yeah.
said person, because I just knew. I was
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be good.
yeah.
Good
He's
little
watching
whip.
this like hell yeah.
I don't know if
Like,
he will.
no deodorant,
but
babe.
yeah.
no deodorant, like hit him up to fuck,
Mhm.
new, and then we fell in love. So, you know.
Oh.
That's what happens. Yeah. Might be on the next podcast, who's to say?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, with that said, speaking of guys who I ultimately will probably end up fucking, on that note. So I don't know if you guys remember from the last episode, I was saying I had a date set up. And the guy disappeared, bro. He disappeared. And I was, you know, like sometimes when you feel you're getting ghosted, not that it happens often, but you're like, damn, they better be like in the hospital or dead if they're not hitting me up. Well, he was.
Not
and
bad.
I feel like, yeah, but he was like concussed. So he says, and I believe him. But I was like, yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes, whatever. And then I just don't hear from him. And I'm like, yo, fuck this guy. This is some buffoonery. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? Like, he's, you know, whatever. And I'm like hearing all this stuff. And come to find out, bro, he was just like actually concussed. So that's not
Yeah.
ideal.
It's like, it's a valid thing.
Sure.
Yeah. But like, okay, of all the times when you've ever had like a date not work out or a guy like doesn't hit you up, if that's ever happened, like you're probably like, yeah, he better be like in the hospital. His grandma better be like flatlining. Like some shit better be happening to where like he cannot, his phone better be in like the Pacific Ocean. Like what the fuck?
Well, it's because it was the second time in a row. That's why it made it so big. Like first time, okay, like life happens.
Yeah.
Second time, and it messed up my plans two nights in a row. I'm like, dude, like,
yeah,
common
like,
courtesy.
Get it together. She's like, well, I'm not gonna go out. Like if you're just like here, and I'm like, thank you, because I was lightly in shambles, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Because like in my 31 years, not to like toot my own horn, but like I'm gonna like I've never been like ghost. Yeah, too. Like I've never been ghosted. I've never been like day of. No one's ever canceled. So I was like, what in fucking tarnation? And why do I fucking like you more now?
Oh God, the trauma.
God.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, oh, get it together, bro. But it's fine because now Lizzie gets concussed again.
No.
Like fuck.
It's like a residual.
All his limbs are becomes a vegetable or something. I'm like, knock on wood. But I'm like, sorry, buddy. I don't wish
knock on
that
a metal
for you.
table.
I'm like shit. It just makes it worse.
It happens now.
Yeah, fuck. Just right now as we speak, he just swerves off the road. But no, dude, he's actually really sweet. Like and he told me he watches, so TBD, we'll see if you hear me actually complimenting you. But he is like, yeah, like before you go to this concert on Saturday, like I want to take you to dinner. So like I'll keep you guys updated again on how this goes and we'll see.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll see.
Maybe he'll be on too.
Maybe he will. Honestly,
got some redeeming to do.
Yeah. Do we think like he'll come on? Do we think he'll be down?
I feel like he would.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And honestly, in light of all the buffoonery that's been going on and all the bitch-assery from like like poor excuses of men whose like dicks are just so micro that mine is larger than theirs, I think it would be nice to have guys on who have opinions that are not like that, who actually are masculine males, you know, just so the audience can hear that, as opposed to just men crying for 5 hours on their podcast and just behind our backs because they can't say shit with their chest.
They're out there.
Yeah.
Crying for
somewhere.
5 hours.
Literally.
I'm done.
Like, how are you as a man, like at the ripe age of 98, just listening to Juice WRLD in your room crying instead of saying something with your chest publicly or to our faces, you know?
Yeah, call me. We can talk about things.
You know where I live. You dropped off the Vizio. Pull up. Say something. Say it to my face, but you won't. So I digress. Let's see. Do you want to talk about Look Back at It? No?
This one, yeah, I don't care. He definitely does. Oh shit, actually he might watch. But an ex of mine,
let me just preface this by saying Alex is a fucking wifey, bro. Like the shit that she's done for these exes, I'm like, no man deserves this shit.
Like, great, I could never do this to another man because it's gonna be out there. But no, so Look Back at It. It's just, you know that song, right? So every week, dude, like maybe multiple times a week, like after dinner, date night, whatever, or like coming home from the bar, it was like tradition that I would play that song and strip for my ex.
Oh my gosh.
Like another time, like when we were together, not after we broke up.
Yeah.
And he would get like so many ones from the safe.
He was acting like you were really a stripper.
No, yeah, it was total role play, like full blown. And so he'd get like wads of ones and like throw them and put them on me, and I would like perform, dude. Like I was, yeah, like I would get up on the table, I would like get on it like full strip, and it was like our thing.
Oh my gosh, I
and
love
always
that.
to that song, it was like, yeah,
a boogie with a hoodie.
Yeah.
So she tells me this, and it's just stuck in my head nonstop. I'm walking around, and I was like, but I mean, honestly,
just
like
picturing me stripping.
You're like body rolling. Some people go to Olive Garden, some people strip to Look Back at It by a boogie with a hoodie. But I think that's fucking sick.
Thank you.
No, I think that's what makes relationships strong. Like,
I mean, we broke up.
Well, yeah,
because I stopped doing it.
Really?
No.
He just starts going to the strip club, like going insane. Like, she won't do it anymore.
He requested from every
Look Back at It.
Yeah.
Please, babe, I miss you.
Seriously.
Sorry, I can't be her. Damn, bro. And that's the thing. Like, he does still call, and that's why, bro. Like, you fucking got the juice. Do you want to talk about your mushroom thing?
Yes. So this weekend had a little bonfire with my two married friends. So, you know, fifth wheeling, but it's fine. And we just casually were like, let's do some mushrooms. And everybody was vibing. We're all sitting around the fire. And then I start spinning, like just spinning my body. And like, I think that I'm fine. And then they point out that I'm literally just like twirling. And I realized it was because if I stopped, I was just completely lopsided.
Oh.
So then I started uncontrollably laughing. And as I would my body would go towards the fire. It was just getting like, more and more maniacal.
No.
Your hair's just fried.
Oh, no.
And I guess I let out like a really, really evil, like deep laugh. And everybody got scared and went inside.
No.
So we're going inside, and they wanted to play us categories, and I'm uncontrollably laughing. Like, we're playing the game, and I'm like, for like an hour, and they were like, what's going on? Like, I'm scared.
Oh, no.
You're freaking me out. And I was crying while laughing because I was like,
I
I'm going to have to go to a psych ward. Like, I
Bailey.
can't actually stop laughing, and I really don't want to be, and my ribs hurt. And everybody thinks that I'm possessed. And it could have done, I don't know. I did like a good amount, and then I also did a bump of ketamine, so that might have
A concoction.
triggered it.
Yeah, bro. Oh, no.
But yeah, I thought that I was
Yeah, what was going
having
through
a
your head?
psychotic break.
But
Like,
you know what? I think it sounds like it could be fun if you think about it. Like the combination of the two, like I don't blame you for that. I don't fault you. I really don't. Sometimes you try to mix shit together and it doesn't work out for the best.
No.
And that's okay, bro. That's why when I took an edible one time, I saw the Snapchat little ghost emoji everywhere. I didn't know. I thought it would just help me sleep. And next thing I knew, I asked my friend Yolanda, I was like, when will this go away? She's like, probably 12 hours. I was like, what?
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Anywhere I
Like,
looked.
never.
Yeah, no,
Stuck
you're
like this.
you're like this for good. Bro, I was looking around and it was just hovering in my periphery, like everywhere I looked, and I was like, "This is no good. This is
Checking
really."
your eye.
Dude, I'm like looking to see if I see it in there. I'm like, "Fuck!" Just like when it's one of those times where you're like trying to track your breathing.
Yeah.
You're like, do I remember how to breathe? I don't want to forget to do it. One of those.
Yes.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. I just freaked everybody out, but
No.
eventually it stopped, and then I got really tired.
Aw,
That's
I wish I was
understandable. Just from the laughing.
Yes. I was like, that
Yeah.
really sucked the life out of me. I think I released something.
You're like, whew, time to go.
Literally.
I am just gonna pass out.
Everyone's
guys.
like, what?
Everyone's traumatized. You're like, I am spent. Gotta go, guys. See y'all next time. Bye.
Staging the house.
They're calling an exorcist.
Literally, they were like, that laugh was maniacal. I was like, bro, I didn't even realize it.
You're like, I really needed that. Sometimes you gotta let it out, bro.
Yeah, I'm just weird and slightly autistic. Stop.
Speaking
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Speaking of which, not to be ableist, we love the autism community on Secured Sessions.
We're a part of it.
Well, yeah, come to find out, okay? So we were like, you know what, guys? What if we just are autistic? Well, so Bailey found a test and she's like, yeah, let's take it in good fun, good, clean fun. Let's just see if we're autistic. So she takes it and she's like, I might be on the specky. And I'm like, okay, send it this way. Cause come to find out from my friend Austin, he's like, yeah, if you can't look someone in the eyes for too long, I guess you got autism. And I'm like, okay, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. Even with my ex, would be fucking, and he's like, look me in my eyes. I'm like, huh. They go two different ways. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, fuck, if I can't do it then, can I ever? Besides with y'all, but maybe that's because we're all in the specky. So
Yeah.
I take it. Turns out we both might be.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, Alex, hey, just take it just for kicks, for shits and gigs.
And I'm like, I'm definitely not. I know.
For a
I know I'm not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, but they took it. Let me just take it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, these questions, I'm definitely not autistic. There's no way. And then I get the highest score of everyone.
Bro, literally it goes off her phone, out the side of her phone, across the
It
room.
just explodes. Yeah.